2 years is a long time, right? Except for when talking about artists, because they regularly dedicate decades into their craft. So 2 years is a drop in the bucket. Yet still, it's important to have a viewpoint of the art progress that is attainable. This is my progress and my video showing that. 2 years ago, on June 16th, 2022, I created my first piece of fan art because I was moved by a show called Great Pretender that I saw that I thought no one else watched, and I decided to pour my love for the show and the character Dorothy into my art. For the 2-year-ish anniversary, I'm in July now, as of recording this, I decided to do it again, so there's going to be that comparison at the end. But over the 2 years, there has been a lot of change. In 2022, I struggled because I had immensely low confidence in every aspect of art you can think of, from line quality, color, anatomy, knowledge, everything. I just was not confident in what I could do because I was aware of how bad I was, because I drowned myself with so many like tutorials and consumed so much content, right? So I really had a lot of unfinished works during that time. I ended up spending way too much time on every single piece. Like, it would go into days, and that really burned me out. I really didn't draw as much as I should, create as much as I should during this period of time, because I was pouring so much into each and every piece. I was stressing about every single detail, trying to get it right, trying to get fundamentals, proportions, all of this stuff that I knew I needed, that I was aware I was relatively poor at. And I didn't draw as much. So that's one thing I wanted to let you know, that my journey, I wasn't drawing consistently every single day for 2 years. That's not what you're seeing here. There are a period of months where I would do a lot of drawing, a lot of art. Every day, every other day, I would be getting stuff done, working, doing studies, doing some anatomy stuff, and then there would be another period of months where I do nothing, and I just feel guilty for like 2 months out of the year. So it was a cyclical thing for that year, 2022. However, there was still plenty of work done and plenty of progress. I for sure could have done more. 2023, right? So this is the year when I started moving. So up until now, it was mainly digital stuff I was doing on Clip Studio Paint, the software. And I decided in 2023 that I was going to do more traditional stuff. So I bought a massive sketch pad. Each page was bigger than a notebook. And I was like, yo, I'm going to full this up. I didn't full it up, but I did do a lot of traditional stuff. I started with pencil, and then eventually my balls dropped and I moved to pen, and it was revolutionary, bro. It changed who I am now as an artist. Pen really allowed me to loosen up and not focus on every single stroke, just allow myself to make mistakes and just go with the flow and kind of embrace the process, you know. So I did a lot of pen sketches during 2023, and a lot of them are trash, but every now and then I drew one. I was like, wow, I did that with pen. I might not be utter garbage after all, you know. And it kind of boosted my confidence, allowed me to like feel better about myself, about art. And in turn, I did create way more stuff in 2023 than I ever did in 2022. So I attribute that to doing some traditional stuff, and every now and then I do sketch in traditional just to have fun a bit. So yeah, traditional really saved me. More specifically, pen. If I have one advice, bro, draw in pen every now and then, bro. If you struggle with perfectionism, because digital will do that to you. You focus on every single line. You just undo. It's not right. Draw it again, and then you spend like 5 minutes drawing one line, bro. Closer to the end of 2023, I started to do more fan art stuff, just the stuff I enjoyed at the time, a Demon Slayer here or there, stuff like that. And it really spilled into 2024. So we could jump right into the year that I'm currently in, which is the year I've had the most growth. I've drawn the most pieces, done the most work, and we're only a little over half the year done, and my speed has improved immensely. I can't even imagine myself taking days and weeks to work on one single drawing or one single artwork. So we've come a far way, but I'm doing a lot more fan art. My work has a lot more passion into it. It feels a lot more lively, feels like me. A lot of the stuff before in the previous years felt lifeless for the most part, but I found like that spark in it, and it's been way more fun in 2024 drawing art, and you can see it represented in the stuff I draw. It's a lot more outlandish. So 2024 is definitely the best year for art so far. I've definitely been doing way more stuff, and the pieces just keep coming, and I've spent like 2 hour max on an entire piece, 2 hour max. So my speed increased exponentially, yeah, and my quality increased exponentially also. So there's just an all-around improvement, and that's not even mentioning my fundamentals in regards to like form, anatomy, the little stuff like that. That's important as well. Also, gain a crippling fear of colors, and start to like do a lot of stuff with like a single hue with just 3 or more values. And I really started doing that because I wanted to draw more. So I figured like leaving colors behind for a bit and just trying to increase the volume would also increase my productivity and how quickly I improve. And it's been working so far. So I'm building up that mental library that's very important. Quickly interjecting, I don't know what's going on with the time lapse, by the way, bro. The character, she wears different disguises, changed up her hairstyle and clothes and stuff, and I wanted to capture that. But every time I drew her, she just looked like a completely different character each time. All of them look different. So that shows that I definitely have a lot of room for improvement. And yeah, so just know that all of them are the same character, Dorothy from Great Pretender. I do have a lot of finished pieces this year, but I do not have a lot of fully rendered pieces, which is completely different in regards to previous years where I was trying to complete stuff, do like I never do backgrounds, but like render, but this year it's very sparsely with the renders. If there's one or two where I did a bit of rendering, see how good I could get it, but everything else is really just rough, and I like that roughness. I like having that the sketchiness, that untidiness to my work. It gives a lot of personality. So there's that. There's just tremendous improvement, and this is what is realistic in regards to improvement for someone who is being consistent. And when I say consistent, I mean like a reasonable amount of consistent. Someone who is working every single day for 2 years is going to see a miraculous amount of improvement, way greater than this. So this is not the peak of improvement that you can see in over 2 years. Obviously, I'm just showing you my progress and my process. Peace.